I talked to you for a minute about multi-level marketing. And this particular thing I'm going to say is really geared and directed towards people who have been in multi-level marketing. They have had an open mind. They took a look at the business model of multi-level marketing and they embraced it, and that maybe they haven't yet had a lot of success with it. I personally was in a multi-level marketing. I am in multi-level marketing now with a company called Javita Coffee Company. I had been in a previous multi-level marketing company for 3.5 years, been in business self-employed for most of my adult life, so I felt like I would really do well with multi-level marketing, and actually struggled a lot with my first go-around with a big company that's in multi-level marketing. I had a proven system that I thought, and was constantly being told that it's all about me, it's all about me, and if I'm not doing well, it's not the system, it's what I'm doing. And it was kind of demoralizing. It was actually kind of a tough one. But I kind of bought that line, and I worked on myself, and I trained, and I studied, and I went to the rallies, and yet I made really a very, very small amount of money. So really kind of gave up on it. And then about the moment I gave up, a friend of mine called who had also been in that same company and struggled, and said, "Hey Bob, we need to get together, have a cup of coffee, I want to talk to you about something." And I respected the guy enough to afford him 20 minutes. I was busy trying to rebuild my mortgage business, which was really hard. So I went over and I met Ray, and we had a cup of coffee, and he very simply, within about 20 minutes, laid out for me an opportunity that I had not heard about. It wasn't anything unique about the business model. It's still multi-level marketing, which I enjoyed and I understood that concept. But this particular opportunity had some things that the other one didn't, or almost the opposite. It didn't have some of the things that the first one had. One, it's very simple, no explanation needed, basically. It's coffee. You can mention to coffee people, they know what coffee is, they drink it. 85 to 87% of all people do drink coffee. So that was good for two reasons. The simplicity makes it powerful because, one, if I can explain it to almost a total stranger, or maybe a total stranger, within a matter of a minute or two, they get it, and they could certainly do the same exact thing. So the duplication process of this particular product and company is as easy as I can possibly imagine. I don't know of any other thing that doesn't really need explanation. There's a lot of good multi-level marketing companies out there, but their products need to be explained. And so if you are a good teacher, a good explainer of things, great. But if the person you're talking to isn't necessarily as good as you, or maybe not even good at it, it's going to go nowhere. So the duplication of it was a big deal. Secondly, it's a product that works. I started drinking coffee. We have weight loss coffee. That's the big one. That's the big seller. I've always been relatively in shape and thin, and I didn't think I needed to lose any weight. But I thought, well, what the heck? I'll drink it anyway. I'll try it. And within about 7 weeks, I'd lost 13 pounds. But there were some other benefits to it that I had not anticipated. Just serendipitously, just before I got into the company, I'd had my blood tested. And so for cholesterol and triglycerides and all that. I also suffer from high blood pressure, so I take blood pressure medicine. So after then getting my blood tested again, after drinking the coffee for about 2 months, fortunately, my doctor and I looked at the results and said, hey, wow, this is pretty cool. My cholesterol has actually improved. I'm a person, I can't take cholesterol drugs. They don't do well for me. So my cholesterol went down. The number went down from over about 240 down to about 160 in 8 weeks. The LDL, the bad cholesterol, went down. The good cholesterol went up. My ratios were always upside down, backwards, and bad. So that was really encouraging. And the other thing that's kind of neat is my blood pressure went down. So now I can reduce my medication that I take for blood pressure to about 50%. So that personally was huge for me, and a great benefit that I had no idea I was going to benefit from. So that's cool. The money-making opportunity, huge. Because it's so easy, because it's so simple, because it's something that you can get in for a nominal amount of money, and you have a product in your hand that you can sell. People understand the ability of buying something and reselling it. It's what most people do to make money. Okay, that's easy, and the product is something that almost everybody uses. So that makes it great. But there's only about 1,500 people in the United States, or in California, I should say, that are right now doing this business. It has grown from about, when I got in July 1st, there was about 305 people in California. I mean, it was real ground floor. Now it's grown to over 1,500 people just in that 4 months. It's growing very quickly. My own team has grown exponentially, very, very fast. And, you know, the majority of people on my team are doing something. In the other company, boy, getting people to do something was a big challenge. It's not so much here because it's simple. Okay, so I strongly urge you, if you're in a company, multi-level company, or if you've been in one and you didn't have success, that you take a look at this particular model. Because on our current projected growth rate, we will hit $5 million a month, probably sometime in April or May of next year. Once that happens, the doors fall off and this thing takes off like a rocket. It just will become a huge, huge thing. And I think based on what it offers up to the world in the form of an incredibly healthy, delicious cup of coffee, that will make it one of the most successful multi-level marketing companies ever invented. And so I highly urge you to take a look. Give me a call if you'd like. Here's my cell phone number, 831-236-7826. Here's my personal Javita website. It's www.myjavita.com/Java up. Okay? Look forward to talking to you. Thanks. Bye.